Welcome, friends and family, and thank you for joining us today as we gather to celebrate Chris and Kailey as they unite as one. I want to spend a moment talking about the beginning and the love story that demonstrates that Chris and Kailey were truly meant to be from day one. It was the summer of 2014, and Chris was visiting his brother Robert in Madison. Kailey was on a date that evening when she ran into Robert, who she was friends with, and pleaded Robert to save her from a horrible date that she was on. And Robert did what any great brother would do and said, "Have you met my brother Christopher?" The two would talk all night, they would watch the sunrise, and over the course of time, Chris would frequently visit Robert, or Kailey, in Madison. And fast forward, Chris and Kailey began to date, they bought a house, they bought a puppy in Berkeley, and later, 5 years later, they were engaged and bought a house. Which brings us today as we gather for a ritual that will bond Chris and Kailey and further show their commitment and love for one another. If you search what marriage is, it states that it's a legally or formally recognized union of two people. Marriage is so much more than that. It's about working together, being patient with one another, being on the same team, and striving for the same goal. When I ask Chris and Kailey what their definition of love is, they use words like finding happiness in someone else, laughing every day, challenging each other, bringing out the best in each other, fostering a sense of adventure, and most importantly, as we all know with Chris and Kailey, finding ways to be weird with one another.
You share hopes for the future, dreams that will never come true, goals that were never achieved, and the many disappointments life has thrown at you. When something wonderful happens, you can't wait to tell them about it, knowing they will share in your excitement. They are not embarrassed to cry with you when you are hurting, or laugh with you when you make a fool of yourself. Never do they hurt your feelings or make you feel like you are not good enough, but rather they build you up and show you the things about yourself that make you special and even beautiful.
Love is patient, love is kind. It does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails.
Do you, Chris, take Kailey to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold in sickness and in health, and in good times and not so good times, for richer or for poorer, keeping yourself unto for her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you, Kailey, take Chris to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold in sickness and in health, in good times and not so good times, for richer or for poorer, keeping yourself on tune for him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Kailey, I give you this ring
Chris, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love,
The pledge to love you today,
with the pledge to love you today,
to love you tomorrow,
to love you tomorrow,
to love you always,
to love you always,
and to love you forever.
and to love you forever.
By the power vested in me by the state of Wisconsin and the American Marriage Ministries, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Chris, you may kiss your bride.
Ever since I met you, been dancing on the clouds. You're heaven sent. Did it hurt when you hit the ground? You sparkle like a diamond. You take my breath away. I'm hashtag blessed. You're the beat to my J. The way you move, the way you shake. So hot and so cool. Can't help but say, I freaking love you. Something about you.
Mr. G's Fernwood Garden, 5 stars on Google. That's it. Thank you guys so much. We love you.
Kisses all electric, your touch is dynamite. You must be tired from always running through my mind. The way you move, the way you shake. So hot and so cool, can't help but say, I freaking love you. Something about you. Got all of the feels, it's magic for real. I freaking love you. I freaking love you. The way you move, the way you shake. So hot, so cool, too much to taste. The way you move, the way you shake. So hot, so cool, can't help but say, I freaking love you. I freaking love you. Come on, let's do this. I freaking love you. I freaking love you. I freaking love you. Something about you. Got all of the feels, it's magic for real. I freaking love you. I freaking love you. The way you move, the way you shake. So hot, so cool, too much to taste. The way you move, the way you shake. So hot, so cool, can't help but say, I freaking love you. I freaking love you. Come on, let's do this. I freaking love you. I freaking love you. I freaking love you. Something about you. Got all of the feels, it's magic for real. I freaking love you. Something about you. Got all of
Friends and family, I'm pleased to announce for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Geithner.